Oftentimes these police officers are encountering a situation, they don't know what's going on. This training allows them to interpret those situations more accurately and to come up with better solutions to problems. They're learning to identify people with intellectual disability. They're also learning to use a concept that I call quiet authority, because oftentimes these situations get escalated out of control because both parties are tense and anxious about the situation. When police officers learn to use this idea of quiet authority, they're much more effective, for one thing, and it leads to a better resolution of the problem. One of the things would be identification. So for police officers to be able to quickly come to a conclusion about who it is that they may be dealing with, if it may be a person with an intellectual disability, how they might need to change their approach to that. And so as they change their approach, there are certain ways of communicating with people with intellectual disability that are more effective than others. And so that's what we try to get across to the police officers. Very good response. I think a lot of people are very interested, police officers very interested in this type of information, seeking, really hungry for information that they can use to do a better job in their interactions. We've provided this training at large conferences for training officers. We've provided it at specific police departments who've requested us to do it. We're also connected with Williamson County Sheriff's Department and the Columbia Area Training Officers Association. And so we have been able to do training with all of those officers on how to do this. We have embraced the idea that people with disabilities should have the opportunity to live in the community. And so as a result of that, we no longer have these large institutions where people live and, for years stay there away from most of the community. So we're very pleased with that outcome. As a result of that, though, people in the public see a lot more people with disabilities. They see them with their caregivers. They sometimes see conflicts that emerge between those folks. We have to get more and more effective at being good community supporters of that and understanding those types of circumstances, what may be going on. And we need to be good citizens in that we need to be able to report those types of things to the police in a way that's well understood, and so that we're all working together to help people be successful. From a departmental perspective, it's quite important to us that we continue this training, continue this relationship that we're developing with police departments across the state. It's clear that police officers are interested in this information and need this information to enhance their encounters with people with intellectual disabilities, and certainly our department is on the forefront of wanting to provide that.